What's up, Long Beach? Welcome back to LBPostSports.com. It's Mike.
And JJ.
Poly, Servite, may look familiar. These two teams did play in the first game of the year. It's basically a lot of those guys against that guy, number 4 for Servite, Cody Fajardo, who is everything for his team.
Yeah, maybe one of the best in the section.
Yeah, does it all. Throws, runs, leading passer, rusher, not the leading receiver. Does leave that to Chris Nichols, his favorite target, number 6. But Poly gets the ball first, and right off the bat establishes the tone with a hard-nosed drive. Got a little wildcat going. Really got downfield well, though. Guys coming off the blocks. And Kalen not technically down there, but that's okay. Get the field goal attempt, but trickeration.
Through the legs?
Through the legs. Comes up, as you will see here, a half-yard short, giving Servite the ball back on their own 3. Second play from scrimmage. Heads-up play by the Poly defense. Get on that.
Always jump on the loose ball.
Might as well. And Corey Westbrook takes advantage of it, gets in to give Poly the 6-0 lead. They did miss the extra point.
Attaboy, Corey.
Servite, not anything going. JJ, do that thing you like to do.
D-block.
Bottled up completely. They had a turnover and 3 3-and-outs to start the first half when they go for the field goal. Ryan Goforth does what he does and
just goes against the ball.
Yeah, make something ridiculous happen. Fajardo really was just totally locked down on. No rushing, no throwing. This punt, when you're holding teams back there, you know you're going to get some returnable kicks, and when you give something returnable to Kalen Clay, he returns it.
Oh, here he comes.
Returning it to the left, returning it to the right, returning it back towards the camera. You can see that the Poly fans are pretty excited about that. But sometimes you don't quite take advantage of the opportunities. Fumble on the second play, gives Servite the ball back when they had been on the 25. That is just heartbreaking. 4.5 minutes left. You know what Servite's going to do. You've seen Cody Fajardo do this time and time again. Takes him all the way downfield, hurtling into the end zone.
For the love of elevation.
And with that, capitalizing on that one mistake, Servite goes down, takes a 7-6 lead into the locker room. Unbelievable level of play so far, though.
Yeah, but that pieces of paper was everybody throwing up their bet tickets because over/under,
Yeah, exactly. Poly getting back on offense again. Go for a fake punt here, either because it was broken or designed, not really sure, but one way or another,
didn't work.
It did not work. Servite making him pay. Fajardo throwing.
It's the playoffs, man. You make a mistake like that close to your end zone.
Yep.
Good play like Fajardo's going to make you pay.
And pretty quickly. And you make a mistake like this, Kalen Clay kind of losing the ball between his legs, down on the 9. And you'd think, hey, that's really going to, affect this Poly offense. But they go all the way down the field despite painful drop. Sometimes we call that instant karma, right? The drop and then the lick. But Chris Leachman made some great plays. This catch by Alex Cannon and Kalen Clay.
Cannon
takes it into the end zone. Kalen Clay still doesn't have a cool nickname.
Unbelievable. Hey, we got to get him one because the kid's balling out loud, as is this guy.
Yeah, Fajardo to Chris Nichols, like we said, his favorite target. Long way downfield. They've started to find some room over the middle in the passing game. Still not able to get Fajardo on the rollouts like he likes. Dabness! That's 2 big hits in a row for Dabness. And Servite.
Good run.
Looks like they're gonna put this one away, but kind of almost an unforced cough up there into the end zone is a touchback. So Poly takes over on their own 20, and Kalen Clay. He does not take long to capitalize on that one. He is very, very gone for a 70-plus yard touchdown. Not many more exciting ways to take a lead back in a playoff football game. 4.5 minutes left. This is almost the game, and there's so many guys tackling him that Servite gets back on the ball.
Hey, you know what? We can say whatever we want about Fajardo, and you know what's about to happen, but he throws the ball so well on the move, and he can throw it from the pocket
and
like that.
And he's got the seam route working for him. There really aren't many tools he doesn't have, and in the second half, he was able to take advantage of pretty much all of them at some point. I mean, look at this. He keeps it alive. This is what happens when you bump our camera people, by the way, sideline standers. They get the pass interference on a 4th down, miss the first toss into the end zone, but this one, to, of course, who else? Nichols, gives Servite the lead back at 21-18. Poly does take a drive all the way down to the 22, which means they're going for a 39-yard field goal to tie it, and it's blocked. Doesn't really matter who gets that one back. Servite gets the win, 21-18.
Man.
If you're a coach, you know it's always hard when you end your season on a loss to try and put it into perspective, but the way we look at it is this. Poly will always judge their seasons based on whether or not a championship was won. But look at week 1 when they got thumped by Servite, 30-7. You look at this game, I think you're hard-pressed to find another team in the state that showed that much improvement.
Man, how can you not be excited for 2010 Poly football?
Yeah, we'll see you next year.